Recognize that music? Well, if you've played the Sushi Star game on your Apple device, it should. Developed by local app designer Brian Dote, this app is only one of the many apps that he has created. With nearly 15 years of experience under his belt, including designing for Cisco, Insight, and Apple, Brian has now branched off and is the founder of Tapiki, LLC. But how did he go from studying zoology to mastering the web?
When I was younger, I really wanted to be a veterinarian. As you can tell, my life is filled with animals, and so I was a zoology major. So my fourth year, I'm almost done, and I've always been passionate about computers. It's always been like something I've done as a hobby. I grew up in the days of War Games, the movie. You know, I wanted to hack into my school and change my grade. And so I just ended up graduating with zoology because I was so close. And then immediately turned around and went to get my master's in information systems and followed my path that way. The last 4 years in the Valley was at Apple, where I got the chance to work on the first iPhone, as well as the second one, and learned a lot. I think the experience that I learned at these big companies was what enables me to be successful as an independent contractor, because I learned things that you cannot learn on your own, because you don't have a million member product, or you don't have gazillions of dollars to build these things, but you can learn on these things at an enterprise level, and then take that skill set and bring it home as an independent contractor.
So tell us about some of these projects, like some of the apps that you've recently developed.
Okay, so obviously Sushi Star was the first game that we released, which has been awesome. Thank you for covering it. And we did the Festivals of Hawaii app, which has got great reviews and lots of people are using it, even local people. What's happening this weekend? Oh, let's check, So we did the Festivals of Hawaii for the Hawaii Tourism Authority and UAPO and Bright Light Marketing. And we're working on another one, which is about sustainable farming and produce, and how to find fresh produce in your markets that we're growing here in Hawaii. And we're starting that one up right now. I also just started working on another local game. You're going to love this one when it comes out. Can't talk much about what it is, but it has to do with food. And it's local all the way to the bone. I mean, this one is a 100% local game. It's going to be awesome. Probably end of this year, hopefully launching, and we're starting now.
What advice would you give to app developers here locally if they're just starting out?
The technique is to always ship something that's really good. You drop the ball on the client, I think your days are numbered at that point. And so it's to always be putting your best foot forward and always be making sure that you're shipping the best thing you can possibly ship. And if you maintain that, I think it's easy to be successful here.
You have two small kids. Do they want to follow in Daddy's footsteps?
I should show you my daughter's game design notebook.
Oh my goodness!
What I do is I draw my ideas out, and I sketch out. Here's what it's going to look like, and here's how it's going to work. And my daughter's, without my forceful hand, has done the same thing. And so she's designed this game where you're guiding a snake through the forest, and you cannot get bitten. And she designed another one where you fill up a goldfish's tank with water using a maze and a puzzle. And she draws in her notebook and she writes how it's going to work and stuff. And so I'm hopeful that she follows in Daddy's footsteps. It'll be awesome.
If you have a small business that uses social media, technology, or even gadgets in unique ways, email me at socialwire808@gmail.com. We would love to feature you. I'm Yasmin Dar, KITV4 News.